got to grow through what you go through. That's my mantra in 2026. When people ask me, yo, D, how you doing? I'm growing through what I go through. You got to grow through what you go through every single day. It's going to be uncomfortable, but on the other side is the promised land, people. If someone gave you $250,000 for your business tomorrow, would you be business ready? Someone gave you $250,000 for your business tomorrow. You're watching this, boom, you get a phone call. Maybe it's a private investor or an actual bank, and they say, you know what? We want to give you $250,000. Number one, not only would your business be ready, but will you be ready? What's going on, Bag family? It's Coach Darius D. Brown here, and we're back with another episode. Hope you guys are excited for this one, man. I know I am. Each week, we're moving with pure intention to help the masses understand the power of credit, both on the personal as well as the business side. But today, episode 53, we're going to be discussing how your credit helps you build wealth, but your content allows you to produce income if you are strategic and you understand leverage, right? Most people don't have an income problem. They have a leverage problem. They do not know how to properly leverage their social media accounts. They may feel like, you know what? I don't have a lot of followers. You have to have a lot of followers to create some type of income on social media, and that's simply not the case. When I created my Instagram page back in 2019, October 2019 to be exact, I started with 0 followers. And that's what we have to understand. We've all had to start somewhere, right? But I had a plan. I was intentional. I was willing. I was hungry. And every single day I produced content. I wasn't worried about if someone didn't like my post, right? Because I knew that you were going to see it, right? I knew someone needed what I had to offer. I knew that I was a solution to someone's problem, right? So it's about shifting this. Every single week, you'll always hear me talk about mindset, shifting this. Once you shift this, your whole life changes, right? So, this is what we're going to be discussing on this episode. Not only credit, but how to properly leverage your content so you can start creating some income. Again, you have to ask yourself, are you a producer or are you a consumer, right? Consumers, all they do is doom scroll all day, but they're frustrated. They're complaining about their situation. See, you can't complain about your situation if you're not willing to change your situation, right? If you know you have the tools and the resources and the people that are giving you this value or wanting to not only educate you, but even probably potentially mentor you, right? But you're not taking advantage. So again, you can't complain about your situation if you're not willing to change your situation. Make sense? So, man, before we even dive right into this thing, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share with someone that you know that can benefit from this value, man. We are on the road to 10,000 subs, and we appreciate all the love, all the support, and we're going to continue to give you the value. We're going to continue to give you the knowledge, man. Information is the fertilizer to our wealth, so we're going to continue to give it back to you, all right? So, your credit builds your wealth. Your content builds your income. Once you master both, you change your entire life. You change your entire life. A lot of people don't understand the power of credit and what credit can truly do for them. Because the biggest expense in life is what we do not know. You don't know what you don't know. But if you know it's time to make a change and you're not willing to put yourself in position or educate yourself on these matters, then you're gonna constantly be caught behind the 8 ball. And we don't want that for you. But ultimately, you got to want it for yourself, right? Coach D. Brown, Coach Joe Canna, our team, we can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself, right? You got to be willing to be like, you know what? It's time for me to level up, all right? So again, Most people don't have an income problem. They have a leverage problem, right? They throw in the towel or they get discouraged because they're not getting likes. And I tell people all the time, I know people in real time, this is not to throw any shade. It's just speaking the facts. One thing about Coach D Brown, I'm going to give you honesty because honesty is the best policy. I'm going to give you truth, right? Truth shall set us free. I'm not here to fabricate nothing. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. No, I'm giving you truth. I'm giving you facts, right? Because my intentions are always in the right place because I want to see you win. Honesty. I'm looking at this camera. I want to see you win, right? Nothing more, nothing less. I want to see you win because when you win, that means I'm doing my due diligence as a man, as a businessman, as a man of faith. Make sense? Right? But I understand that I can't help everyone, right? I'm only willing to help those that are willing to help themselves, right? So you got to be able to identify, wait a minute, I'm not making the income that I want to make. Let me go back to the drawing board and let me look within to identify, why am I not making the income, right? D Brown's not better than me. Coach Joe Canna's not better than me. Their team is not better than me. What are they doing to produce income? And I'm not able to. Simple. We understand that our social media accounts are our ATM machine. We understand the leverage game. We don't look at our social media pages for entertainment, for pleasure, right? We look at it as a business, right? We look at it as when we create this content, whether you engage or not, someone that you know, whether it's you or someone that you know, needs the value, the education, the expertise, or the solution that we offer to your problem. We understand that. So I'm not posting to think, okay, how many and unfortunately, people, this is one of the reasons why social media can be your biggest blessing or your biggest downfall. It's up to you. If you are scrolling, comparing, not building your business with the intention, you will continuously be in a hamster wheel and you will continuously be caught behind the 8 ball. Right? You have to understand that your social media page should be your cash cow because it can make you a lot of money if you allow it to. You don't have to have 500,000 followers on Instagram or TikTok. You don't have to have all this engagement because companies out there are, listen, I think on our next episode or one of these episodes, I'm going to have my team do screenshots of emails of other companies offering me brand deals, right? Whether it's through our YouTube channel or them seeing the consistency. See, consistency builds trustworthiness. So these companies are like, yo, like this dude, his company, his team, they're consistent. We want to work with this guy. We want to leverage this guy's platform and vice versa, right? It's a two-way street. So now it's come to the point where I'm vetting these companies to see if there's any conduciveness or if there's any alignment where we share the same values and principles. But the money is there, but all money is not good money. And see, this is where I want you to be. I want you to be able to have options. I want you to be able to say, you know what? I can take this deal, but all money is not good money. I'm not just about to, it has to be in alignment because it's bigger than me, right? We're talking about not only longevity, but sustainability. If I take any deal and it's not in alignment with BAG or our company or our mission, then it can infiltrate some things that, like, God is like, yo, I didn't stamp that. I didn't put a stamp on that. But I get it. When you're broke, when you're stuck, and you just want to take any opportunity, right? And this is one of the reasons why I say get Get into community of people that want to see you win, but want to give you that blueprint. And that's in alignment with where you're looking to go. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So again, ask yourself that question. Are you a consumer or are you a producer? And the reality, and unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are consumers. They're consuming, but they're not where they want to be. Financially, reaching their goals, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Because they're consuming all this stuff that's not helping them grow, that's not helping them level up. Right? You got to know when to put it. You got to say, I got to put myself on timeout right now. I got to look deep within and I got to ask myself, am I really where I want to be? Am I really where I want to be? And if the answer is no, then it's time to do some reevaluating. All right? Ask yourself, look at your analytic report. Ask yourself, listen, how many hours a day am I spending on social media? When you look at that analytical report and you see how many hours you're spending, you're like, oh, this is why I'm stuck. This is why I haven't reached my income goals. I'm so engulfed in everybody else's business and everybody else's life where I haven't decided to make that conscious decision to pour back into me so I can focus on me. Focus on you until the focus is on you, right? So you're consuming too much, so you don't have time to build your own brand. You don't have time to mind the business that's trying to pay you, because once you mind the business that's trying to pay you, you will level up. I'm just giving you guys practical stuff. I'm not here to sound like Albert Einstein. That's not who I am. I'm here to give you practical, step-by-step, a framework, a blueprint that works if you work it. Like, I'm consistent. I'm the most consistent person I know because this is what I know, my purpose. A lot of people don't know their purpose. They're too caught up. They're too far in the clouds. I don't care if you don't like my stuff or not, because there's an audience they're dying for this information. There's an audience that's who we're focusing on, that demographic that desires what we have to offer. I understand and I know that my content, my platform, my services, what we do on this side of bag is not for everyone. I know that. I am fully aware of that. I understand that to its totality. But I'm only putting my focus on those that appreciate the content, that need the content, that value the content. That's who I'm focusing on. I'm not focusing on, man, that all they doing is talking about credit. All they doing is talking about this. Okay, then. But I guarantee you, majority of those folks need what we have to offer. Right? They just haven't made the conscious decision to get out of their own way. You only get one shot. Time can either be on your side or it can be against you. You got to choose. All right. So today we're going to be talking about that. Credit and content. Credit and content. Credit and content. It can change your entire life if you allow it to. Your credit will open up doors to help you start generating and building wealth the right way, right? Your content will help you create the income that you need to sustain your credit. Both. You need both. I'm not here. And again, stop listening to the social media gurus. I'm going to keep saying that for the people in the back, all the way in the back, right? You need both. Your credit cannot sustain if you don't have the income to support it. Does that make sense? We talked about those data points last week or the week before last. Understanding your data points, understanding how to properly know and understand those data points. Payment history, 35%. Amounts owed, which is your utilization. Banks say 30%, bag says 10%. Length of credit history, 15%. Mixed credit, 10%. New credit, which are inquiries, 10%. You have to understand the power of those data points. Too many inquiries to the lenders, looks like you're desperate. When you have a high utilization percentage, which means you have maxed out on your credit cards, that is an indication that you're not making enough income. Bingo, lenders are looking. Why is this person maxed out on their credit cards? If they're making enough income, they're paying those credit cards back. Again, credit helps you build the wealth. Your content is going to help you produce the income to continue to support increasing and strengthening that credit. All right. Make sense? So, credit is a tool. Credit is not the goal. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. Credit is a tool. Credit is not the goal. Right? Stop chasing a credit score and start building buying power. Stop chasing the credit score. We get it so much. Credit score. I need my credit to be X, Y, and Z. Well, do you understand your data points? Do you understand how to properly leverage buying power? Do you understand manufacturer spending? Do you understand these things? Do you understand when you have buying power, you have what they call negotiating power, right? Right? Substantial credit, for the people in the back, good credit creates options, better financing options. How would it make you feel when you know that you have options? Well, you're not praying like, man, I hope this application is approved. And if it is approved, I hope they can, like, people think like that instead of knowing and going into a transaction, a business transaction, knowing, man, before I even complete this application, I already know that I have options. That is the most powerful thing when you know you have options. Understand that business owners, you need to ensure that your personal credit is A1 before building your business credit. Business owners, my entrepreneurs, you need to ensure that your personal credit is A1 before you start building your business credit. So if you're skipping the hurdle or the hurdles and saying, my personal credit is shitty, but I'm going to go ahead and start building business credit, because I heard from John on Instagram that I don't need good personal credit. I just need, I can actually start leveraging and building business credit right away. John going to have you caught behind the 8 ball every single time. We gotta logic, people. Logic. Come on, we can be so ahead of the game. So ahead of the game. Stop listening to the hype. Stop listening to what sounds cool. Stop listening to things that you know that's going to keep you in a hamster wheel. It's going to keep you in that Pharaoh cycle. We got to open up our eyes. See, I have a zero tolerance. This is one of the reasons why, I just work my business, man. I serve my people in my community, and I take care of my family, and I'm at home. I'm working through that, man. I'm in counseling. You know what I'm saying? But I have a zero tolerance for when adults don't use this. I do. But my counselor is teaching me compassion. He's teaching me passion. He is. Compassion. Sorry. He's teaching me compassion right now. But you need a D Brown in your life. You need a Coach Joe Kenna in your life. You need people in your life that's going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, even when it's uncomfortable. Please, man, I need that. Right? We gotta use this, people. Gotta use this. This right here, this IP, which is intellectual property, this right here can change the game for you. You just got to unlearn or relearn. Be intentional. Intentionality will help you unlearn to relearn. But if you don't have any intentionality and you keep operating in familiarity and normality, you're going to continue to keep doing the same stuff over and over again. Ask yourself, see, me, I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to take advice from someone I'm not willing to trade lifestyles with. I'm not just talking about financially, spiritually, emotionally. If I know this person is messed up, I'm not going, I'm good. I'm cool with that. And I'm unapologetic with it. All right. Let me see how he move, how she move, how they live by example, not just by advice, how they take care of their family, how they're in their children's life, how they serve, how they're building a dominant business, how they sit on the word. The word is in them. They're just not like, I'm okay, yeah, cool. Man, give me all the advice. Please, give me all the advice. I'm willing to trade lifestyles with that person. If I'm not willing to trade lifestyles with you, I'm not going to waste, because you know why? Because I know my time is the most valuable tool that I have. I'm not wasting my time with people that I'm not willing to trade lifestyles with. Doesn't make me seem or feel that I'm better than anyone. It's me versus me, right? But you got to be able to identify those things and say, you know what? I'm too valuable to be accessible to everything and everyone. In this season of my life, this is how I'm going to level up by being so intentional and so unapologetic when it comes to building my business, getting my social medias right and leveraging it accordingly and properly and not abusing social media, right? So I can create the income and take my business to the next level. These are the evaluations that you got to go through. You got to grow through what you go through. That's my mantra in 2026. When people ask me, yo, D, how you doing? I'm growing through what I go through. You got to grow through what you go through every single day. It's going to be uncomfortable, but on the other side is the promised land, people. It is the promised land, what God has intended for you. But what are we doing? We got to stop waking up and operating like an accident. Stop acting like a victim and know that you are a victor. I'm giving you practical stuff. Your credit should help you acquire assets. Leveraging your credit, start investing into the real estate industry, right? So you can create those IPAs, income producing assets. Your money will always work harder than you. You will never outwork your money. Understand that. You will never outwork your money. But if you put it in vehicles where it's producing IPAs, income producing assets, your money will always work harder than you. So now you're not working 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs and you're burnt out. We're working smarter, not harder in this season, right? You're not leveraging your credit to produce liabilities. Now you're moving backwards. You're leveraging your credit to produce and acquire assets, right? And that's what we'll be talking about on our weekly webinars. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the CTA right now, the call to action right now. So starting this Thursday, July 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my wife and I, me and Coach Joe Canna, will be hosting live webinars every single week. All right. So we're going to be giving you the step-by-step strategy on how you're able to rebuild or start establishing your personal credit, how to start building up your business credit. And when you do get to that credit score goal and clean up your credit, right, what vehicles to put that money in, that cash, that influx of cash or whatever you're producing, what vehicles to put them in to start creating and producing an immense amount of cash flow. So while you're focusing on whether it's your podcast or your other business, you're still making money on the other side and you're still able to support your credit. And you're now able to leverage your content and your social media pages to be able to continue to generate income. This country is ran off two C's, capitalism and credit. Understand that. Right? Money talks, good credit keeps the conversation going. Money talks, good credit keeps that conversation going, people. When you got both, you're unstoppable. Right? Let me ask you guys a question. If someone gave you $250,000 for your business tomorrow, would you be business ready? If someone gave you $250,000 for your business tomorrow, you're watching this, boom, you get a phone call. Maybe it's a private investor or an actual bank, and they say, you know what? We want to give you $250,000 for your business. Number one, not only would your business be ready, but will you be ready? What would you do with that $250,000 to at least double it, to at least get it to $500,000 so you can pay that back, and you're able to now, you know exactly what to put it in to produce income. Again, but mindset matters. You're changing your relationship on money matters. Changing your viewpoint on how money works matters. Money is a tool. Money is a resource. Money is not the source. Money is a tool to generate and produce more money, right? But once you understand that, and once you change your landscaping, your viewpoint, just pull back the frame. Say, man, I haven't been the smartest with money because no one taught me. It's okay. It's okay. But it's time to unlearn or relearn so you can get to the next level, so you can level up, right? And not just for you, but for your lineage, for your children, for your family. It should stop with you, and it should start with you. What I mean by that, what do you mean? For the people in the back, everything that has not worked out for you and your family's lineage stops with you. Boom, dismantle. And now the new version, the new you, something is birthed that's going to take that you and that next generation to the promised land. It's going to take you guys somewhere that you've never been before because of you, because it stopped with you and now it starts with you. Does that make sense? All right. So how your business credit changes the game. All right. Separate your personal from your business. We talked about that. No commingling, right? Build business credibility. Make sure your business is formatted correctly, right? Start establishing those vendor relationships. Again, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Show credibility there, right? Create systems before you create funding. Say that again. Create the system before creating or getting the funding. System, saving yourself time, energy, and money. Funding without strategy creates debt. Funding without strategy creates debt. You need a strategy. Funding with systems create wealth. A lot of entrepreneurs I know, they have no system. They got innovative ideas. They're talented. Oh my gosh. But like, we host things in our neighborhood, in our community, right? This past weekend, our daughter was inspired. It's 4th of July. I hope everyone had a safe and blessed 4th of July weekend. But we had vendors set up throughout the community. We had food trucks, lemonade stands, ice cream stands. We had just different business owners. And my daughter, she's watching. Nevaeh is very, not only intuitive, but she's very observant. She picks up things, and she got inspired. She came home and literally started mapping out her business plan because she wants to start a lemonade stand, right? And I'm asking these business owners exactly where they stand with their business, and the product is there. The product is awesome. But their system, they have no system. They have no strategy. They just have talent and a good product. But the reality is the talent, you'll create some profit, but we're talking about longevity and sustainability. In order to do that and create sustainability and longevity, you have to have the right systems in place. Make sense? Capital doesn't solve bad systems. It amplifies them. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. Capital doesn't solve bad systems. It amplifies them. If you for once think, oh, I got the capital now, it's going to help my bad system situation, you're sadly mistaken. It's going to amplify it. And it's going to open up a different can of worms and another problem and then another problem. And then it's going to end up being a snowball effect. This is why before trying to don't get the bag, make sure everything is streamlined. You got the systems. Your business is formatted. Your personal credit is where it needs to be. You're building the relationships. All right? Social media is your ATM machine, people. Social media is your ATM machine. Your phone is either printing money or wasting time. Your phone is either printing money. This device here is either printing money or wasting time. This right here. This right here. It's either printing money or wasting time. This right here, it's either printing money or wasting time. You got to choose. You're either consuming the content or you're producing the content. D Brown wants to be the producer. I'm the producer. Right? You're scrolling, and you, man, I didn't want this on my timeline. So what? You don't control it. You're the consumer, not the producer. Meanwhile, the person that's producing, you're still watching it though. How did this get on my timeline? The algorithm they know that you're on your phone all day. So that's what they're gonna do. They gonna give you stuff that you don't even want, but you end up consuming it. Wasting time. Every post builds trust. Remember, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So the consistency matters. When they see that you're consistent, you're building trust. Every video builds authority. That's the objective, people. Every video builds authority. That's what you want. You want to walk in a room and you don't even have to demand it. It's just the aura that you give off, that authority. Every comment builds community, right? Every comment builds community. Every live creates opportunity. So if you go live, whether it's once a week, whatever, you don't have to go live every day, but once, twice a week, you're creating an opportunity because people are able to see you in real time, right? People are able to see you for who you are, not anything edited. See, it's quick. See, when you edit a piece of content, you've perfected that, right? But if go on live and just start talking. Now people are able to see the real you. People see and smell authenticity, or if you're not being authentic a mile away. When I edit something, they're not really able to see who I am. So going live is essential if you're wanting to build not only authority, but credibility, trustworthiness, and create that opportunity to start getting those clients, getting those leads, getting that traction to come in to take your business from zero to overdraft, from overdraft to overflow. Make sense? So I'm gonna ask you guys another question. So if I looked at your business, if I looked at your Instagram page today, will I automatically know what industry you're in? Some of you, I wouldn't. Number one, you're all over the place. You're not consistent. One day you're talking about this, next day you're talking about that. What are we doing? You got to have credibility. You got to be consistent. Of course, man, I post my family. People know I'm a family man. People know I'm a business owner. People know I'm a mentor. People know I'm an educator. People know I'm a content creator, right? People know I'm a man of faith. right? I post different things to create that credibility, right? But I'm not always posting business, 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 business. I want people to know I'm a real person too. I'm a real human being too, right? That's where the credibility comes in, because now not only the credibility, but it also allows people to be relatable to me. Oh man, he's a dad too. Oh, he coaches his son too. Oh, he loves spending time with his family and his wife and taking them on vacations and doing X, Y, and Z. Oh, I can relate to this guy, man. Not only did I want to do business with him, man, but I can actually relate to him. But if I'm just throwing, hey, I can, hey, sell, like buy from me, buy from me, buy from me, it actually turns people off, right? Again, you're in business to make money, but you got to have some balance there too. Trust me, it's cool, right? Know when to turn it on, know when to turn it off, right? Your page shouldn't look like your photo album. Your page should look like your storefront. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. Your social media pages should not look like your photo album. Your social media pages should look like your storefront. The first couple of seconds, someone needs to see, once they go on your page, to identify, wait a minute, what this person does. Oh, this person is in logistics. Oh, I'm trying to get into logistics. This person, she's in cosmetics. Oh, I need to talk to her because I'm looking to start my own cosmetology business. This person is in credit, financial. Hey, I need what they have to offer within the first couple of seconds. But in the first couple of seconds, if they don't know what you do, that's what's in your bio, right? Do you have your website link or your link tree in your bio, right? Have you pinned those top, when you can pin posts, right? So if you go to our page, my page, Mr. Get to the Bag, right? Underscore, Mr. Get to the Bag underscore. The first three, you'll know, oh, there's authority there. He's speaking. He's on stages speaking. He's talking about what he does, credit, helping people gain their buying power back. The first 3 seconds, a person should know what you do. And if they don't, it's time to reevaluate your pages, right? Stop waiting, stop comparing, stop overthinking. Stop waiting, stop comparing, stop overthinking. The market rewards consistency. The market rewards consistency. Nobody sees your first 100 pieces of content anyway. Everybody's not going to see. Just, man, be intentional with your content, be intentional with posting, but don't overthink it. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Just post. Trust me. You got a market out there that's waiting on you. They are waiting on you. They are waiting. They are waiting. They are waiting. Post, sis, post that content. Bro, post that content expeditiously. Don't wait. Post. I remember, man, looking back, if you go all the way back, 2019, right? Documentation beats conversation. You go scroll all the way down to my page. Got a couple thousand pieces of content throughout my page. You'll see, like, bro, you could tell he just started. I was recycling content from my mentor at the time. I was just like, yo, all right, I'm just going to pull from yours, kind of make it my own and until I figure this thing out. But I didn't stop. I kept going. You never seen gaps in my pieces of content. I always posted. When I was in fitness, I still got my fitness page, right? And Power Elite, you guys can look it up. Power Elite Performance. Like, I never stopped posting. I did not want to be a secret agent. I was great at what I did, but nobody knew what I did. And unfortunately, some of you are secret agents. You're great at what you do, but nobody knows what you do because you're not being consistent in posting. You are too much of a consumer and not a producer. If they don't know you, they can't flow you. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you do. They can't flow money through you. They can't flow money through your business. Make sense? So today I wanted to lay down that foundation. Next week, listen, man, we're going to bring Queen B back on next week, man. I know you guys miss her. She has been moving and grooving. But yeah, man, we're going to bring her back on next week. So I'm super, super excited to even have Queen B, Coach Jocanna, the woman herself, right, back on the platform. And we're going to be talking about it because even with what she's doing on the personal credit side, as well as content and leveraging her content, man, it's a beautiful thing to see in real time. And she's going to be able to break down where she started, how she started, and where she's at today. All right. So if you are a new business owner, if you are been in business for a couple of years and you just feeling stuck, she'll be able to give you a different POV. Because again, I get it. Everyone can't relate to Coach D Brown, right? I can be a bit forthcoming. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't handle that. Everybody can't handle the strong personality, I guess. But this is who I am, man. I care. I love. I care. And I want to see y'all win. You know what I mean? All right. So if you're serious about changing your financial future, don't just watch this content. You got to take action. All right. So if you haven't, register for the Zoom for next week. All right. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, next week. I'm going to be intentional about this. Again, my calendar is my accountability partner. So next week will be next Thursday, the 16th at 7 p.m. We'll be doing, that will be our second live webinar that we will be hosting. Next Thursday, July 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Make sure you comment the word Zoom underneath this episode, right? We'll have the link in the description as well, where you're able to go ahead and register for the webinar as well. All right. And share it with someone that you know that can benefit from it, whether they're a business owner, whether they're just trying to get their credit back in order, whether they're trying to start building their business credit, whatever they're trying to accomplish, right? Trying to take their social media presence to the next level, whatever that may look like, share it with them. All right. And we'll continue to push the envelope and we'll continue to, serve as many people that we can. All right. So yeah, make sure you comment the word Zoom. We'll send you that registration link and, go from there. But I want to leave you guys with this quote. All right. Your future isn't determined by what you know. It's determined by what you consistently do. Say that one more time for the people in the back. Your future isn't determined by what you know. It's determined by what you consistently do. When you're consistent each and every day, we're in quarter 3. Halftime is over. It's officially Q3. We have one more quarter left. 4 quarters in this game. We started the 3rd quarter. It's not too late, people. You asked yourself, you told yourself, you gave yourself the New Year's resolution. Are you where you want to be? July 2026. We're already 7 months in. Again, time, it's either working with you, working for you, or working against you. It's not too late, though. Take action today. All right? So, make sure you guys make sure you subscribe, make sure you share with someone that you know that can benefit from this value. And until next time, we'll see you next week.